everyone. Today we are going to look into how do we create a scorecard from the credit risk model. So in credit risk model, we calculate the probability of default, that is the probability if the customer will default paying on the payments or not. And then we calculate a scorecard. Now scorecard is calculated on the basis of the score that we get from the PD model, and this calculation is what we are going to see now. So there are certain components of a credit scorecard model. So first of all, it includes all the characteristics or the variables, such as it will include the income level, the credit history, age, if there are already any existing debts, employment status of the person, apart from that demographic details, employment details, all these details are getting captured. And then what we calculate is the coefficient. So the coefficient for each feature in the model is indicated. So the coefficient will indicate how much of the impact does that feature has on the final prediction. So if the coefficient is positive, that means that particular feature's value is leading to an increase in the risk score. And if the coefficient value is negative, it indicates that feature is decreasing the value, will lower the risk probability. So normalization is necessary before modeling. So we have to normalize the features. Otherwise, consider if a feature is let's say income will be in thousands and lakhs, and whereas age will be a small number. So though these might have good influence on the prediction, if we do not scale them, then always the income is going to overpower over age, and so normalization becomes very important. We have to scale it so that they all come to the similar scale. And then we assign score for each and every attribute based on the coefficient. We will see one example for this. See, first of all, we calculate log odds. Consider a person's age is 30 years and let's say it's scaled to 1.3 and income is 50,000, and consider it is scaled to 3.14. The log odds will be calculated depending upon a coefficient plus W1 into X1 plus W2 into X2. Now here in our case, W1 is the feature, which is X1 will be the feature, which will be 1.3, and X2 will be the feature again, which is 3.14, and these W0, W1, W2 correspond to the weights. This is the beta coefficient, and this is the weights for each and every feature. So now X1 1.3, which is the age, has the weight as 0.02, and W2, which is the weight for income, has 0.01. Now here we calculate the final value, which is coming to be 0.36. Now we calculate the PD on the basis of this. So we've used the formula for PD. We apply the sigmoid function, which is 1 by 1 plus e to the power of minus log of odds. So here I get 1 by 1 plus e to the power minus 0.36, which is 1 by 1 plus 0.69 equal to 0.589. So the probability of default is 58.9%. On this basis, we calculate the credit score. Now the scorecard typically starts with the base score. This is the scorecard's formula. Whatever is the base score plus the scaling factor into the log of odds. So usually base score can be 550, 600 or 700. Now this also depends if it's CIBIL score or FICO score, what kind of score is it. Then we calculate, then we have the scaling factor. Now scaling factor is how much of a 1 unit increase in log of odds will affect the score. So scaling factor is nothing but point to double the odds divided by natural log of 2. Point to double the odds indicate how many points are needed so that the odds get doubled. So here the odds are 10, the odds are 20. As we can see, the odds are doubling. And how many points are needed so that the odds double? It is the 20 points. So here if the odds halve, that is 20 to 10, the score will decrease by 20 points. If the odds double, that is 20 to 40, the score will increase by 20 points. So this is the points to double the odds, which is 20. And 20 by natural log of 2 is what is scaling factor. So we have 600 plus 20 by natural log of 2 into log of odds. Log of odds was calculated as here log of odds was calculated as 0.36. So this gave us the score of 610.38. So this is the score for this particular scenario, that it is 610.38. So this is how the Scorecard calculation is done.